Greatest players playing, greatest band in the world. Greatest rhymers be saying, greatest band in the world. But what the fuck is the problem that this world ain't solving?
It's the get rich scheme and chasing the fake dream. I spit like a black tech 9 with infrared beam. Been feeding hip-hop fiends since a teen. My mic still blows steam. I'm a mix between Doc Strange and David Blaine. Spitting blue flames, slow flow, smashing the crowd like a smash chain. Fear for Black Planet, time to pop the chain. Cause hip-hop got them going insane.
Welcome to the Encyclopedia Hip Hop Podcast. I'm Eclectic at Tweetgrind's Life on Twitter. I'm here with 12 Cal
in the building.
That's what's up. Listen, this is what we're gonna do. On Twitter, on Facebook, on social media platforms, people are always arguing about who's the best, who's in top 10, who's top 5 dead or alive, who's in the top 50. I'm in the opinion that in basketball, you can't compare people across eras. Mm-hmm. But in hip-hop, I think you can compare eras, and that's because words and sentence structure doesn't get more athletic and faster and stronger. Words and diction is diction. And if you can spit, you can spit no matter if it was 78, 88, 98, 2018. But there's a lot of people that go unnoticed. And so this is what we did. We did some digging on the interwebs, and we found a list. It was a source list from the Source magazine a few years ago, around circa 2012, of the top 50 MCs of all time. And so we're going to have something to say about this list. But the second purpose of this is to identify some truly underrated MCs. Because when people say, hey, who's underrated? People say, oh, Redman. Redman is not underrated. People love Redman. Redman has sold millions of albums. People will mention him when you say who's in your top 5, top 10. His name will come up. Mm-hmm. Which makes him not underrated if a lot of people would say that. Now, if a couple of people say it, then yeah, maybe he's underrated. But this list. First, let's tackle this list. And then what we're going to do is we're going to identify 5 people not mentioned on this list because they would truly be kind of, wait till you hear this list, but they would be kind of underrated because they didn't even make this shitty top 50 list from the Source. Now, Kyle, should I go from the bottom to the top or top to the bottom? Come on, Master D, get funky while we got him.
I think we should go from the bottom to the top.
Okay. There's some things you can't say without finishing a verse if it was done in hip hop. So
I tell you what, you do 10 and then I do 10 and then we'll do it like that.
Okay. All right. So we it's top 50 all time ever picked up the mic, circa 2000.
From the Source magazine.
From the Source magazine, a reputable publication, supposedly, allegedly. Used to be. Shouts to Benzino and the Made Men. Now, I'm going to say this. The reason why I'm going to use this list is because anybody that debuted after 2012, they shouldn't be counted as one of the top 50. I haven't heard of anybody that's debuted since 2012 that I would consider so dope that they're immediately in the top 50. What about you?
I agree with you. I think that would be the equivalent of putting or saying someone is a Hall of Fame caliber player who's only been in their respective athletic league. What I mean by NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball. They've only been in the league for 5 years and you're calling them a Hall of Famer.
Right.
Even, regardless of how you feel about Tom Brady, Tom Brady has the credentials and has been around long enough. He wasn't, just a one-hit wonder. So with that being said, I totally agree. If you debuted 2012 or less, then you probably shouldn't be. Looking at it, I don't see anybody on here from 2012, but just for those of you who are listening, who are going to get upset and be like, yo, man, Childish Gambino ain't make the list.
Nor should he. So let's now, everyone listening, please laugh with us.
Indulge us.
Number 50 Cent. Now, I don't know if they did that on purpose. But
I would think so. Yeah, they had a little beef running, right?
yeah, maybe. Number 49, Lupe Fiasco. Number 48, Royce the 5'9".
Shout out to the nickel.
Number 47, Styles P.
The Ghost.
Goes 2. Number 46, Rick Ross.
And I apologize for laughing, folks.
Number 46, greatest rappers of all time. Number 46.
I got my Raekwon snickering going on right now.
Right. Ricky Ross. Number 45, Lil Kim. Lil Kim, 45. The 45th greatest rapper of all time. 44.
Shout out to Biggie.
Yeah. Shout out to pencil and paper. By the way, I was looking at a Method Man interview and they was talking about him doing the what with Biggie. And Method was like, I saw him write his verse for that. He's like, I was right there. I sat and watched him. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh,
So, I never believed that shit in the first place. But the man that's on the song was like, I sat there and watched him write his verse. But,
right.
Anyway, back to this. Number 44, Can I Bust? Which, maybe. Probably not. Number 43, DMX. 42, Ludacris. Ludacris, out of all the rappers who've ever picked up the mic, Ludacris is the 42nd. Also, he's 4 places better than Styles P. 41 is Fabulous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And 40, T.I.
King of the South.
King of the South is better than Fabulous and Styles P.
Hey, yeah, the King of the South. He's up there. 39, Prodigy from Mobb Deep. 38, Posdnuos from the great De La Soul.
That is kind of low, I think.
Yeah. 37, Busta Rhymes. 36, which I think a lot of you probably is going to think is way too low for him, Lil Wayne.
And if you think that, wait till you hear who's right above him.
35, the great Bun B.
Bun B, better than Prodigy, Fabulous.
34, which I think is terribly low, Black Thought. 33, the aforementioned Method Man. 32, the GZA. 31, Kanye West.
Hopefully they mean the Kanye Titter version.
yeah. The old Kanye, the rappity rapping Kanye. 30, Guru. Not a favorite of Eclectics, but Guru.
No, not a favorite at all. But what's worse is number 29, who's better than Guru, GZA, Method Man, Black Thought, Prodigy, and Posdnuos. Snoop Dogg.
The Jizzle.
28, Talib Kweli. 27, Pharoah Monch. 26, Big L. 25, Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah, FH Command. 24, Jadakiss.
That's kind of low.
And then better than Jadakiss at 23 is Mos Def.
The Mighty Mos.
And 22 is Common.
So Common is better than Jadakiss.
Common's better than Jadakiss and Big L.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And GZA.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And at 21, Redman.
Reggie Noble. I think this is incredibly low right now.
And better than Redman
This is not possible.
At 20 is Q-Tip.
All right.
Abstract.
Coming in at 19, Big Pun.
Okay.
I think it's kind of high. Number 18, incredibly low.
Wait.
The cool gangster rap, Cool G rap. 17, the DOC. 16, Scarface. I think this is low.
Well, sometimes they get some things right.
No. 15, The Ruler, Slick Rick. 14, the nigga you love to hate, Ice Cube.
And better than Ice Cube.
Better than Ice Cube. Number 13, Eclectic's favorite MC, 3 Stacks, Andre 3000.
Better than Ice Cube, Cool G Rap, Big Pun, Redman, Jada,
and Scarface. Number 12, not to be confused with 12 Kyle, Chuck D. Much to your surprise, number 11,
which is just
the guy who you call the GOAT. Ladies love Cool James, LL.
And who's better than him?
Coming in at number 10, the Grandmaster, the most buff rapper alive, Melly Mel. He might be the oldest rapper on here.
He might be, man. He might be.
All right, so do the knowledge. Give us the top 10.
So you hear how this list is going. If you haven't turned off this podcast already. This is not our list. This is not our list. This is from the source. Be clear,
this is not our list.
Number 9, probably the only person on this list who has not released a hip hop album.
Which you could make a case that she didn't.
Lauryn Hill. Number 8, Big Daddy Kane. Number 7, what? You had some Big Daddy Kane comment?
I think that's about right for Kane. Kane isn't going to be in my top 10.
Yeah, not mine. But 7. Oh boy. KRS-One.
There's no way he should be this low. No way.
Nope. 6, Eminem.
There's no way he should be this high.
Better than KRS-One.
He's better than Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One, LL and Melly Mel, and Chuck D.
Yeah.
And Andre 3000.
Well, he is that. And then we go the top 5 of all time, according to the source, circa 2012. Number 5, Tupac. Number 4, Jay-Z, which Kyle doesn't disagree with that.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's not. Number 3, the Notorious B.I.G. All time, 3.
He should get 5.
He should not be sniffing the top 5, and you know it. Number 2, Nas.
Correct.
And number 1,
God.
Anything other than Rakim would have been the rest of this list. So, if you had to rate this list on a A, B, C, D, F scale, what would you give it there?
If you could give it something lower than an F, it would be like an F minus. Because keep in mind, this is the source's top 50 lyricists of all time. So it doesn't have anything to do with record sales. It doesn't have anything to do with popularity. It doesn't have anything to do with, streams or, how many Twitter followers they have.
This is lyricist, lyrical.
Yeah, lyricist.
Tupac is 5th. This is lyrical.
Right.
This is lyrical. Q-Tip is at 20.
Says, now if we're talking impact, yeah, you could put Tupac higher than 5, but no, we're not talking impact. We're talking lyrics. This list is trash. And I'm disappointed, even though this is some years later. I'm disappointed in the source for putting this even putting this out into the atmosphere for people to debate. But yeah, and the thing is, I know that the source has a team of writers, a team of people who have to come up with this. I would like to see when you're making these kind of lists, and MTV does a list every year, and people get pissed off and do YouTube videos about it. I would like to see actual MCs, maybe some of the other MCs, So maybe some of the MCs that are on these lists kind of, have some input into how this stuff is contrived. But yeah, I mean, this is terrible. This is downright terrible. And one of the reasons why we decided to talk about it is that, to be honest, even though this was done in 2012, if you ask the people at the source, this list is still the same. I mean, like, you may shuffle one guy above or one lady below or something like that, but the list pretty much hasn't changed. These people are going to rank pretty much where they are. So, I mean, it's terrible, but it's awful. I can't even tell you anything different, man.
Yeah. So, the original idea was to get a really solid list and then take 5 people who are not on the list and say, hey, these are underrated. They didn't even make the list. But looking at the list, there's a lot of obvious people that's not on the list. But we only got what we got. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and we're going to go and give you our 5 most truly underrated lyricists, MCs, period. After this.
Yeah.
KRS keep raising sons and daughters, still blazing, one in the corner, unafraid with amazing lungs I slaughter. Y'all talking that shit, boom, back, boom, you a goner. Your DJ's alright, but JS1 is much stronger. Your MC and alright, but I can go much longer. When you was here, I was here. When you not here, I'll be here. Master Ace, get in here.
Yeah, let me explain what you rap faggots is in for. Heavy metal when Ed'll give me the 10 for. I'm not sure, but what you holding the pen for? Battling ain't new, since the beginning it's been war. Y'all rappers know what it is when it comes to the spitting biz. Since y'all was sitting picking your book, cause I was getting biz. Now it's all these different kids, itching the bus. Listen to us, listen to them, then tell me what the difference is.
A beast that shows, a beast that touring. First man in space, like Yuri Gagarin. Surely determined, drink my beers without Erlin like a German from Berlin, pissing on rappers with my drunk urine, head knock, side spurling. Dudes start tripping, we take them on a whirlwind. Put in work, never show you that we lazy. Don't tell me you pregnant, trick, show me the baby. Let's go.
Welcome back to the show, the Underrated MC podcast. I'm Eclectic, at Tweet Rhymes Life on Twitter. I'm here with 12 Cal.
Sissy.
Oh shit! Is Professor X on the list?
He didn't make the list.
Is Brother J on the list?
Brother J, what you say?
Is ISIS on the list?
Didn't make the list, man.
Damn it, man. Wait a minute, Dick. I don't want to say no names because they might be on your list. Let me look. I don't think. That guy's not on the list either. Anyway, he might be on your list.
Anybody from Self-Destruction make the list?
KRS-One.
Okay.
The Born Again Rebel did not make the list.
Wait.
Miss Melody. Not Born Again Rebel.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it was a couple of people. Anyway, all right. Anyway, so let's break it down. So I got 5, you got 5. Are we gonna go 5 for 5? We're gonna go back and forth.
Wait, let's go back and forth.
Back and forth it is. I'm flipping a coin. It's tails. You go first.
All right. Underrated. Now, there's one person that is a glaring omission, but they're not underrated. So I'll just leave that as a bonus or honorable mention or whatever, just because and I don't know how this person did not make this. Let me scan over just real quick.
Well, I'm putting the glaring omissions on my list because it's bullshit. But go ahead.
But yeah, I think I gotta go. One of the first ones that jumped off to me was Sheek Louch. I think Sheek Louch is very underrated. Very underrated. People, when they listen to the Locks, everybody knows Styles. Everybody loves and knows Jada. But Sheek, man, Sheek is very underrated. I mean, like, if we were taking this list and taking it apart, I mean, come on, man. You got Ludacris on this list. You can't tell me Ludacris is better than Sheek Louch.
I can't tell you a lot of these people. Now you're saying he's underrated. You're not saying that you put him in your top 50.
Of all time?
I'm asking a question. I don't know the answer. I'm asking.
I maybe not top 50, top 70.
Okay. That's fair. I was just asking. I didn't
know.
Yeah. I got mine in order. Number 5, I got Nature.
Okay.
And Nature is underrated because he lyrically, he is incredible. He holds his own on albums with Nas and AZ.
Clearly.
And he has some gems as a solo artist. It's just, again, the radio and the public consumption is not looking for that type of stuff. You gotta be whack. And so you gotta be whack or sound like somebody else is whack. So, but I think lyrical content, he still has one of the greatest verses in the 90s. When he said, I went to games as a Knicks fan, they had Strickland, they traded him.
Ever since then, son, I hated them. Shit's turning sour in the NY. Half the team hurt. Still niggas get high and rock Queen shirts. Fiends on the block know me for holding bees work. Seeing chips popping up in European whips. Exceed the speed limit, tinted up and weeds in it. Treating life like the Autobahn, never slow up. I'm getting head for being young and vulgar. Flying gifted, y'all niggas die over bitch shit. I got some holes in the law, getting high like Rick Smith's. Born hypocrite, every now and then be on some different shit. Switch directions, my bad, quick deception. My first love is for bloody money, so skip
and one of the dopest lines of the 90s. I get pussy with my father's features.
Father's features. Yep.
That's incredible. So I'm going Nature with my pick.
Okay. My next pick did not make the list
Somehow.
And to be honest, I just think she's dope as hell.
Oh shit, Mia X.
Rod Digger, man. Rod Digger.
I just knew you was going the biggest mama, but go ahead.
Nah, I got Rashida, man. Rod Digger.
Yo, when I step in the booth, flip ugly and I lose all cool. Nigga, behave, maintain the streets. Next journey still with the same piece. Nigga, be brave. I'ma do this, son. Dirty Harriet, #1. Come on, nigga, we straight. Got something for you and you and you, man. What's my name? As we start round 2, next rhyme might be about you. Hope you never see the light like you want a man too. I'm still making sure all my rhymes is tight. Tell you that from day one, like they tell us God is white. Imperial chick from Brick City, doing $150. Rolling around in trucks strictly when it's time to break fool. My rhyme style dagger, tear you down worse than the O'Reilly factor. Do it for my sake, I dare y'all to try me. Burn you out the ass like cancer in the prostate. Best in the tri-state, perhaps in the country. Headline with no album, that's how bad niggas want me. Might be a little raw for the average broad. Don't worry, baby girl, I got something for y'all as well. Do tell, cause everything
she's definitely underrated. She can more than hold her own in any type of cypher. Any remix you put on the Dirty Harry album was an incredible album. Still bump it to this day, man. So I'm going Rod Digger.
I like that. Digger. I like that one. Look, I gotta be the original thought was who's not on the list.
Mm-hmm.
And Dennis Coles is not on this list.
Not on the list.
Ghostface is not on this list. I don't know how he's not on this list.
That's criminal.
But the guy has probably, it's 50 MCs on this list. Mm-hmm. He probably has an overall better discography than 40 of them. If you go overall discography.
That's facts.
So I don't know how, and this is up to 2012. I don't get it. Lil' Kim is on here. Rick Ross is on here.
Rose.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Seriously. So, I'm going Ghostface. Who you got?
Next, I'm gonna keep it with the ladies. This young lady is incredible.
Here comes the top notch.
Not to be confused with Sweet Tea, who is incredibly sexy, I think.
Shouts to Toy.
Yeah, man, I'm going Jean Grey, man. Jean Grey, incredible MC, will out rap about 30 people on this list. Run circles around him.
Alright, underground climber. This is the new lineup, niggas. Fight your way through. If you're not ready to lose, may I suggest that you let us the fuck through. Everybody clap your hands now, tear the walls down. Dance like Rudy Huxtable scoring a touchdown. You know, hands in the air, knees in, knees out. Drop a little simple on them this time, no doubt. Let's go.
Never got the props that she was due. Plus, she has a dope name. I mean, can you get any doper than Jean Grey? Come on.
That is dope.
Come on, man. Come on. So yeah, Jean Grey.
I can't argue with that. I love her. I love her music. I have many of her albums. Number 3, who I have, the third person, P, not Master, Sean.
Okay.
Some say Sean Price is nicest on mic devices, and I also agree. Sean P is one of the dopest lyricists I've ever heard in my life. Listen to what I say. As a person that eats, breathes hip hop, Sean P is one of the dopest lyricists I've ever heard on the mic. And for him to not be on here, it's just ridiculous.
Yo, listen, all joking aside, all vocals aside, I will fuck your ass up, pa. Fuck a now back to the music. Some niggas backpack to the music. When I rap, I smoke black and sell crack to the music. Even crackers can adapt to the music. They like ruckus, you rad. My son like they can't fuck with you, dad. True, I'm puffing the dro, I'm clutching the foe. Sell a verse for a G, pa, hustle and flow. You can act like you don't, but motherfuckers all know who's the nicest. Sean Price, this motherfucker, let's go. Go. Line for line, rhyme for rhyme. 10 paces turned around, shoot 9 for 9. You can tell by the rhyme, it's my time to shine. Let's eat, motherfucker, I don't dine on swine. I don't beef with turkeys, I told you the God fold you. Hard to digest, I suggest that you take tofu. Yo, I hate niggas like you, fake niggas like you. Take niggas like you, shake niggas like you. Punch you in the face, straight break niggas like you. When I'm high, no telling the fuck rock might do. Hate niggas like you, fake niggas like you. Take niggas like you, shake niggas like you. Punch you in the face, straight break niggas like you. When I'm high, no telling the fuck rock might do. I mastered the art of war before a nigga read Sun Tzu. 3rd degree black belt, master of gung fu. Pop pills, smoke weed, even get drunk too. You do what you can, then I do what I want to. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Boot camp flick ain't nothing to Wu-Tang. Niggas seem shocked by the way that I do things. So with Destiny Child, I still ride the 2 train.
I agree. I think you go back.
I don't think there's any boot camp on the list.
No, there's no boot camp on here. You go back and listen to that Helter Skelter Nocturnal album. Incredible album from 1996. Man,
Magna Force joint, Monkey Bars, Sean Price, Mike Tyson. He got a lot of.
I'll put it like this: for Sean, and that's a great pull too. For Sean P, you would be hard pressed to find a bad verse from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's solid. That's solid. I totally agree. I'm gonna come a little bit further. Not in 2012, but I'm gonna come a little bit further. No, Kendrick. Well, here's the thing. Kendrick's not underrated.
He's overrated, actually.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's overrated, but I mean, obviously he did not make this list, and I'm not going to put him on. I think most people will put him in a top 50 list. So he doesn't deserve. Yeah, he's not on this particular list. But I'm gonna go Joel Ortiz from Slaughterhouse.
Wow, that was a pull. That's not as big as the pull I got at number 1, but that was a pull.
Incredible MC, man. This dude, lyrically, he can run circles around so many people, man. This dude, from top to bottom, I think the way he structures his songs, the way that he tries to tap into stuff to make you think, not just blow you away lyrically, but and one of the things I love about Joel is that every time I hear him, he sounds like a guy still trying to get a record deal, And I think, so I'm definitely going Joel Ortiz.
New York, Jersey, Connecticut. And anybody who hearing this, watch the weather get a little cold. My flow is what keeps me separate from the degenerates. How could y'all ever let it get to the point where we bounce but don't gotta rap? Oh, that's the wave? What's waves with no stocking cap? Where's the dewy, you moolies? We from the rotten nap. Lose the purple jeans, take the pink Pradas back. A blogger said I gotta move with the cheese. Basically, I gotta change the way I move for this cheese. I looked at him, that ain't how we move in the P's. You'll never see a dope boy trying to cruise with the D's. I ain't infected by the weak rapper outbreak. Nah, I stand by every sound that my mouth make. I wanted this, I used to walk around my house late, Sony Walkman and that Reasonable Doubt tape. My mind is a divine weapon. I could give your favorite rappers, this is how to rhyme lessons. Don't think so, let's have a live session. Come on, 1-800-223-9797. I bet you won't hear them phones ring, and they gonna tell the public they was busy doing their own thing. But they tuned and I'm bruising they lame ego. They just won't call cause when they fall they can't blame Ebro. Take this whooping like a man. I'm talking like this cause I'm from Brooklyn and I can just answer the email about a booking in Japan. Y'all backpaging females looking for a man who perform when it's crunch time. Remember when Kendrick lost control? Who was standing on the front line? The y'all were gonna thug it out with you. I'm laughing cause y'all hype now.
Well, look, the second one that I got is pretty obvious. It's the New York City's 90s era Sosa. I don't know who was puffing rocks.
Who happens to be my number one, so go ahead and tell people.
Perfect. I don't know who was on the rock cocaine flow when they did this. It did not include Anthony Cruz, AZ, on this list.
I don't know how.
Lyrically, come on.
Lyrically, you probably can only find, there might be 15, 16 cats that are better. Maybe. Just maybe.
I'm thinking 5. But yeah.
But yeah, man. How he gets omitted from this list,
it doesn't.
I just don't see it. Is it not? I mean, like I'm looking at least 4 or 5 that I could take off just for him.
I'm looking at 2 I could take out of the top 10.
Okay. Which 2 are you taking out of the top 10?
Wait a minute, actually, I would take out Chuck D. I would take out Melly Mel. I'd take out Lauryn Hill. I'd take out. I mean, I could lose Kane. I could lose Eminem. I could lose Pac.
Okay, so that was my next question. Are you putting AZ over Eminem?
Yes.
Okay, I am too. Okay. Definitely putting him lyrically over Pac.
Yes. The only people I'm not putting him over lyrically is Rakim and Nas. I can talk, I can understand people's arguments for Big and Jay-Z, but that's where it stops.
Sex, cars, clothes, money, and murder. From soldier to server, hood hopping, hoping to merge and rocking. My own pops got me open on bonus, no option. Had a heart problem coping with murmurs, the doctrine, no Cochran. Winning since niggas was whopping, way when Rakim was knocking. Streets was what it was when thugs was thugs and gun wars galore, going slug for slugging. Choose drugs and all niggas love is love. With the crew wall to wall, I be bugged the buzz, so beef war. It's way too deep to sleep. Niggas keep up, cause certified killers creep. Stole this lady, I drove her crazy. You ask me why, cause a man try to play me. So reload quickly and you better hit me while I'm letting this pretty chick get with me. Stepping with 007, better make it snappy. No time to do your hair, baby. Brothers is busting at me. Blunts and bottles pass, but none on target. They want the guard hit, but watch how log it. Low as a dawn, man, it's pawn, so unharmed. I'm unarmed, no, I'm calm. I can yawn, sing a song. I'm the Don, king of dons. King Kong can bring it on. Word is bomb.
Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, so that was my one. That was my one. AZ hands. And to be honest, like when I first looked at the list, that was the first name that I came up with.
Yeah, you have to look at the list like 5 times. Like I'm sure he's on there somewhere.
Right. And then before we started recording, I was like, okay, let me double check. I was like, nah, he ain't on there.
Yeah.
And so as I started, so who do you have for one?
All right. Now, listen. I haven't had a chance to air this out on a podcast yet because I was wondering if I was going to, and I probably will do a podcast solely dedicated to this MC. Because I think this guy is hands down. I'm going to do a lot of filibustering right now. I think this guy is hands down the number one, most underrated MC lyricist in hip hop history forever, period. Kyle is going to laugh. He's going to snicker. He might even get off the podcast.
Oh shit!
But I am telling you this. This is 100% my opinion. But I will argue anyone. Like I was a Twitter troll. Granddaddy IU.
Wow. You know what?
Granddaddy IU.
Extremely underrated.
Is so fucking dope. Let me explain to people how dope he is. His debut album. Most people have not heard his debut album. And most people haven't heard it from start to finish.
No.
I urge people to, because I'm going to tell you this. It might be. Lyrically, content, not impactful, not none of this shit. It might be a top 5 album of all time.
Wow. That's pretty high.
This album is better than Follow the Leader. This album is better by all means necessary. This album
destruction whenever I come. It ain't nothing left when I'm done. Only thing that remains is ashes and dust. Blood stains and veins from brains that are bust. Cities and towns burned down to the ground. Explosions, echo, screams in the background. All feel the wrath of a psychopathic. Death scenes are graphic, stopping all traffic as I demolish emcees. When I'm gone, ain't nothing standing, not even the trees. All in my path, the shatters and breaks. When I step, the whole earth shakes. The sun, moon, and stars will fall from the sky. Seas, lakes, and oceans all run dry. The aftermath is epitaph after my warpath. And those who laugh feel the wrath of a bloodbath. Bodies dismembered, chopped into shreds. Big chunks of meat, arms, legs, and heads. No man can stand my plan of deduction. Cause whenever I come, it's mass destruction.
I'm trying to tell people, because I think this is what happened. I think he sounded too much like Rakim. Lyrically and voice. If you listen, see, when I say this, people don't realize. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. When you turn this podcast off, turn on some Granddaddy IU, get that first album, play anything, start it from the top. There's technically one scale. I don't know why he did this Jamaican thing, but other than that, it is flawless. His second album, more the same. This guy's been making music up into 2014-15. Got albums out.
I am a bona fide true player, all the ladies know. That's why they follow everywhere that my Mercedes go. I'm up to date, but still remind you of the 80s though. Rich Porter, or a bag of bitch and a daughter. Plus I'm a shooter, the Ruger under the camouflage. A nigga fire than me, that's just a damn mirage. I got that classic Mac shit, no swag. I leave that for them fuck boys who dress up and drag. I'm a grown ass man, my dress code is fresh mode, set in my ways. Fresh pair of J's, old school Kango like I'm back in the days. The Audemars Piguet is proof that crime pays. I'm a icon with my Nikes on. Shorty says she wanna fuck with the lights on. She says she wanna get bit by the python. I told her get the camera, we can make some nice porn.
They are still dope. And by when I mean still dope, he's old school. If you listen to most people who came out back then albums, if they're allowed to make albums now, they got 35 collabos with they boys or people they're trying to put on or popular artists. 90% of his albums just him spitting. And he still, to this day, will say stuff that gives you the ugly.
Where I'm from, we rock ice, field sauces, white night, air forces, live life like bosses, 100 fights, no losses, 12 cylinders, 500 horses, of course it's me, Granddaddy, niggas know me, hoes blow me, I'm a product of the ghetto, I know poverty well, if you knew what I was doing, you would probably tell, I'm trying to get rich, you rather see me starve than sell, I'm going hard, getting wealthy with the cars, guard up, when you wanna gamble with me, better up the stakes, if we ain't talking 40 style, nigga,
pump your brakes above the law. My motto is fuck the jakes, and that's as real as it ever gets. Nigga, I will never snitch. I seen things, did things, and I know things. Like all the jealousy and hate getting dough brings. And how to make a bird fly with no wings. I learned that on LI from the old.
There's not a lot of MCs that make you get the ugly face on what they said. Redman is one. AZ. Sometimes Ghost. But Granddaddy IU, please, I urge you, listen to him and tell me if I'm wrong. I know you won't. He has mixed.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen because it's been a minute since I've heard Granddaddy IU.
If you listen, I'm gonna put you. We had the summer playlist show, and I mentioned one of my summer songs was Sugar Hill by AZ. That was one of my honorable mentions. 95% of the people that follow me on Twitter, and probably even Kyle, never heard Sugar Free.
It's been so long.
By Granddaddy IU.
Oh, sugar.
I like living my life in the fast lane, partying hard and having fun. Females, I need more than one. Straight up and down on a serious tip. I ain't with no relationship. It may sound like a diss, but believe me, it's not. Matter of fact, I really like you a lot. But it's a dead issue for you to pursue. Cause yo boo, I like you, but I like others too. The heartaches, the breaks, the pains, I don't need them. Instead, give me some head and a whole lot of freedom. I like to swing, I ain't with no commitment. Parties, ladies, and beer by the shipment. But when I do my thing, you get mad. Call me on the telephone, sounding all sad. Don't mean to hurt your feelings, my dear. But listen here, I'm the Mac of the year. So if you have time to settle down with me, I guess you just have to be sugar free.
All my sugar's gone, he's gone away. I miss him every.
Listen, this is what all I'm saying is, in my opinion, and after you get off this podcast, after you listen to this podcast, listen to this guy, go to Apple Music, type in Granddaddy IU, start from the top, and just keep going. And tell me when I'm wrong. That was my one. Lyrically, he's in my top 5 of all time.
Wow, that's heavy praise.
The guy's incredible. Anyway, I'm just saying. I'm about to put you on this one last. This is my last statement. This is gonna really piss off Kyle. It's gonna piss off Kyle's friends. I'm gonna do a podcast entitled "Unpopular Hip Hop Opinion," and I'm gonna make this statement. I'm gonna make it a game. You're gonna hear it first. This is spoiler. You're gonna hear it first right now. Granddaddy IU is the best MC with Daddy in his name. all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. So you think about who else got daddy in their name, and I'm saying that IU is better.
Okay. We'll have to definitely check on that. Yeah, man, I gotta do my research. I gotta go do my Googles and, do my research and stuff, and have to get back with you, because I have not, honestly, it's been at least 2 years since I've heard Granddaddy IU, and it's not, I think the last time I heard him, it was either the first or second album. So it wasn't like, I'm listening to his new material, but he's dope. He's dope. Definitely worthy of being mentioned as far as underrated, because he is extremely underrated. I don't know where I would put him, in my top 50 or whatever. Obviously, he didn't make this list. I mean, because they didn't put AZ on this list.
Yeah.
Was there any other glaring, underrated or not underrated, glaring omissions from this particular list? We already mentioned Kendrick.
That I would put in my top 50. Now, my personal top 50, probably I would have Grand Poobah in there.
Okay. Did you notice that MC Lyte did not make this list?
MC Lyte's overrated.
That's bullshit. Nonetheless, MC Lyte should be on this list.
No, you know why?
You got Lil' Kim on the list. MC Lyte don't make the list.
Oh, okay. No, let me tell you why. I can see why they didn't do it.
Okay, tell me why.
Now, because this is lyricists of all time. MC Lyte was not a strong lyricist. Queen Latifah wrapped circles around MC Lyte. Lil' Kim had the person they got at number 3 wrote her lyrics. So I can see how they didn't. But if you're gonna do a rapper list, I want to put on there. But I think MC Lyte is incredibly overrated.
I totally disagree. I'm surprised that she did not make the list.
I had this argument with 2 of my friends, and they were questioning like how a person that loves hip hop as much could say that. And the reason, and real quick, the reason why I say that is because lyrically, what did she ever spit that was just crazy dope? Except for in Cha 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 and maybe 10% this.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you got a whole career of 5-6 albums, and I can only name 2 fucking songs that you spit on.
Yeah, but you know what MC Lyte brings to the table. She's an icon. She's a pioneer.
Exactly. That's like saying Emmitt Smith is the greatest because he played longer. That does not make you a dope lyricist.
But here's my point, though. Even if you don't particularly care for MC Lyte,
right?
You can find a place for MC Lyte on this bullshit list.
On this list, yes. But on a real list, this is what I'm saying. On a lyricist list.
Okay, so what do you put?
Hold on. Let's play a quick game.
Okay.
We're gonna play a quick game. We're gonna play a quick yes or no game. You say yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
The person that I named, are there better lyricists than MC Lyte? You say yes or no. Okay. Rod Digger.
Yes.
Bahamadia.
No.
Okay, I'm done playing. Because I know for a fact you cannot name a song that MC Lyte made that has better lyrics than a Bahamadia song.
Oh, that was quick.
Because if you can, please do.
But here's my point, though. My point in saying that is that, okay, so that was a huge omission for me, because I'm thinking, like, I'm surprised at the Source magazine for coming up with this. Not only is this bullshit list, but I mean, like, all of the people that you put on here, you couldn't find a spot for Lyte.
Well, even if they didn't find a spot for Run. Run would have been, it was dope.
Yo, I ain't even think about that.
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, if
it's not on here, anybody else that jumps out at you?
If you're going iconic, they didn't even put Run on there. So.
Well, they left a lot of icons off, but I mean, like, and it looks like they tried to mix a little bit of the old and the new. Is there anybody else that jumps out that's not on here just off the top of my head? I'm looking at it.
I mean, I would have put Dana in there.
Yeah, room for Dana in your top 50. Get Ludacris out of there.
They didn't put your boy Will Smith on there. They ain't put Dougie Fresh on there. They ain't put D Nice, Kwame, Special Ed.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
I mean, compared to who's on there, they didn't put.
Yeah,
this
list is terrible.
So I mean, but yeah, I would have put Grandpa.
And for those of you listening, Kendrick Lamar would qualify because he was out in 2012.
But people wasn't riding in 2012.
He didn't make the list. He would make my list.
People start dick riding to like 14.
Kendrick Lamar would be on my list.
Top 50 all time?
Yeah. I could put Kendrick in my top 50.
You're gonna put Kendrick Lamar in your top 50 lyricists of all time.
Yes. I mean, bro, look, they got T.I. and Ludacris.
Whoa. We're not talking about their list. I'm talking about your list.
Yeah, I can't think of 50 MCs better than Kendrick Lamar right now. Wow. From the start of hip hop to right now, yeah, Kendrick Lamar is going to be in my top 50.
Wow.
Yeah, now I'm not going to go overboard and put him in the top 5 like a lot of people have. But no, lyrically, and I'm just strictly talking lyrics. Yeah, K-Dot. Yeah, top 50. Now, again, I would like to be in the room when they put some of these people because, and I understand we all have our biases, we all have our, prejudices, and we have our favorites, and I mean, you look at like somebody. Okay, looking at this list. Number 28, Talib Kweli. I like Kweli, but I think 28's high.
Well, no, it's high. But does he belong on the list of 50?
I think you probably could make a case for him being. If I put it like this, if you said Kweli didn't make your 50, if you said like he's 60 or something like that, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm cool with that. But now if you said Kweli was like 120, I might take some issue with that.
I mean,
but,
lyrically, I'm
even look at Busta. They got Busta at 37.
Lyrically, Busta shouldn't be on the list. Lyrically.
Agreed.
Lyrically. And that's why I'm listening
lyrically,
to you talk about
I would
this
probably
other guy. I would rather lyrically, I'd rather listen to CL Smooth.
And Big Boy didn't make the list either.
Lyrically.
Lyrically, I think you could make a case that Big Boy should be in the top 50. If you put Ludacris in your top 50, there's no way.
So we're talking their list or your list?
No. My list, I would think Big Boy would fall somewhere between, I don't know, 40 and 60.
Wow.
Yeah. Where would you put Big Boy at? We already know how you feel about his counterpart.
Both of them would exist somewhere in the 60 to 75 range.
Okay. Okay. That's fair enough. I mean, so like, there's some people on here, man. Like, I would have loved to have just been in the room to figure out how you guys came up with this. Because if we're talking strictly lyrics, then,
lyrically, Kendrick Lamar. This is really hurting me.
Yes.
I mean, because I can name 50 that's better.
Yeah, but you don't like Kendrick Lamar.
No. Like I said earlier, lyrical ability does not, regardless if I like him or not. Like, I didn't like Jordan when he was playing, but I know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I got a closet full of his shoes, but I didn't like him when he played.
Oh, Jordan.
So just because I don't like the guy.
Yeah, lyrically, yeah, he's definitely my top 50. But no,
he's not. He would, if you put him in the Wu-Tang, he wouldn't be in the top 5 lyrically. Maybe 4. No, he wouldn't even be in the top 5 lyrically. He wouldn't be better than Dak, Jizza, Raekwon, or Ghost.
I'd put him over. You said Dak, RZA.
Raekwon or Ghost. He wouldn't even be in the top 5 of the Wu-Tang. How's he going to be in the top 5?
Probably
top
put
50?
Kendrick.
Go ahead. Let me hear this. When is he bombing atomically? What the fuck is he doing now? Let me hear this.
Yeah, Kendrick would probably be 4.
I couldn't even put him over Capadonna, man.
Oh, come on, man.
The Winter Wars verse? He's never
did
anything better than Winter Wars verse. Okay, what about the Ice Cream verse?
I'll put on rigor mortis and destroy him.
What about the Ice Cream verse? I love you like I love my dick. Listen, whatever, man. Hey, it's your top 50. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah,
We're gonna put together our
we
top
gotta
50.
at some point, and I know we've talked about this before, but at some point we gotta come up with like the we gotta get the crew back together. We gotta form like Voltron, get the crew back together, do our votes, do our polls. Cause see
cause y'all be tainting the polls, man.
No. When you get the polls going and you involve Twitter and stuff like that, that's how you have like Ghetto Mafia in the top 2.
Hey man, straight from the deck is that jam.
You're the only person I know that
pillows, not pillows. Pillows.
Yo, you're the only person I know that even knows about them dudes, man. People here don't even remember them dudes.
Got the
and I'm
clown
in Atlanta
with the steel. Oh boy, that's my shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I'm talking about. He is quoting you a group from Atlanta that even people here in the city of Atlanta don't even remember barely. From the day. Hey, but that video was kind of cold. I do remember the video. Yeah, it was tight. But yeah, man, we gotta come up with a definitive, and we gotta get the crew back involved.
The crew don't
that's
care,
where
man. Ain't no crew love.
We gotta reactivate. We gotta reactivate Jace. We gotta get Rashawn back in the fold. C-Rex. Yeah, man, we gotta do that because I think we.
I want to see your awful 50. This is what I want. This is your homework. I need you to do your top 50. I need it to be in order. I need to see this shitty list with Kendrick Lamar in it.
I'm telling you, my list would be dope. My list would be so dope.
Lyricists.
I mean, like, because my 10, yeah, exactly.
Because you're the dude that told me that lyrically, Tribe was better than EPMD. You said lyrically.
You and I both did a podcast. For those of you listening, go when you finish listening to the podcast, go back and listen to the podcast. Me versus E. We're going back and forth between Tribe and EPMD.
Not Impact, not Fan Love.
I clearly won on that podcast. We all saw what happened. He tried to filibuster his way through, but matter of fact, I'm gonna go back and listen to that one tomorrow. But yeah, we need to come up with a definitive list. Yeah. Chill. So, ladies and gentlemen, one way you can find me, hit me up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because we'll be going all day.
I can't believe this.
Hit me up on Twitter at 12Kyle. Make sure you check out my podcast. Listen, subscribe, share. It's called the 12 Kyle Podcast. You can find it on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play,
awfulopinions.net.
Any place where you can find free podcasts, that's where you can find the 12 Kyle Podcast. It's dope. You want to listen, you want to share, you want to give it to your friends, your mama, me, you, your cousin too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rank these 3 people from best to worst as far as being a lyricist.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, Drake.
From best to worst?
Lyrically. At full power. If they wanted to write it. If they wanted to get busy, right?
Yeah. You go Kendrick first. He's the best.
Right,
and then,
I'm done.
Lil Wayne.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you on Jesus. We will see you on
He did not make sources stealing, rightfully so.
We'll see you on the next podcast where hopefully this guy is not drinking.
Yeah, boy.
Until next time, Empire.
Peace.
Niggas is trying to eat. That's all I look at it as. Niggas want to eat food. Niggas is tired of being on the streets. Niggas tired of robbing and stealing. Niggas tired of selling drugs. They got little rap skills. They want to put their shit out and try to get some money. And niggas tired of being on the hood. Fucked up.
Hey yo, DuPont registry, shit you niggas never see. Flow effortlessly, most definitely. Any minor setback is just a lesson to me. So if you ever in my presence, it's a blessing to be. Spit your shit like open sesame. I don't wrestle beat, instead nigga to the death of me. Fuck you and yours if you can't relate. I'm trying to make sure my Franklins and Grants are straight. I went from no pop to pissing, the rock stack glisten. Getting sloppy top and the drop with the top missing. Mama told me get me a job but will not listen. Fuck working for the white man, I'd rather move white man. On top of that, I'm a beast behind the mic stand. Instead, stand the fuck up, I'm from the heights, man. I flip tracks, get stacks and tab booty. Murder you on live TV like Jack Ruby. Ooh, shit, I do shit, new shit. That comeback Charleston blue shit, IU shit. Fuck the image of giving, I spit true shit. Pump fake and get your whole crew hit. Nigga, my moves is calculated, no room for small errors. The small errors turn y'all fellas to pallbearers. Indeed, me and my G's at the dice game, betting keys. Take you to war like my weaponry was Lebanese. I pin bitches like a nigga from the 70s. Jekyll and Hyde, got you niggas terrified, nigga.
I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat.
I'm from Nassau County, mutiny on the bounty. Feds trying to get me for years, they never found me. I ain't gotta shoot you, I keep shooters around me. And bitch, I'ma give you the dick, just don't have me. I hate them girls be causing the damn scene. Jumping on my dick like a trampoline. These hoes be so thirsty, they carry a canteen. Keep hitting me on the hip like a tambourine. I tell them, first, bitch, hand me green. And I'ma leave you with a damaged spleen. The man is mean, I'm a New York native. Incredibly creative. In the back of my mind, I'm trying to debate it. I should shoot you now or later, but why wait if I'ma still kill your ass anyhow, nigga? Blah.
I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat.
Yo, the lack of money is the root of all evil. My life is like a movie, this here's a short preview. Them niggas frontin', don't let them boys deceive you. Nobody do it like we do, it's more than rap, nigga. This is my life on CD. What I live is so vivid, you see it in 3D. Got hoes and mink stoves, exposing they pink holes. Giving brain to my gang in the back of the road. Listen, you, I'm still clapping the foes. The 88 August still the track of the hoes. I put my word on my family jewels. My hands too good to lose. I vow to live by the code and understand the rules. I'm on point like archery. Straight up, I bout my paper like y'all should be. But scared money don't make no money and y'all should. Fuck around, get your whole shit took, pussy ass nigga.
I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch beat.